like, follow, subscribe, click the notification button. Join the Lookup TV movement now.
From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday, it's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
With me, Nancy Nalimad, we're coming to you live from our Lookup TV studios in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Welcome to the new month of October. Now, October is known for very many things. Halloween month, of course, for those who observe it, not very common here in Kenya, but the rest of the world. And of course, it's World Breast Awareness Month. Make sure you get tested. We'll be letting you know more about the cancer awareness that is on this month and so much more in today's bulletin. But first, let's take a look at the highlights.
The news headlines in association with
Abby, your 24/7 digital personal banker. Another digital innovation that gets things done. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Ahead on trending news today, parties now have a longer time to conduct primaries after IEBC allocates more time as the electoral agency is set to change the election operation plan. Over 100,000 residents of Kitui to receive NHIF covers as the county launches Kitui Universal Healthcare. And 2 people arrested in an early morning raid in Isiolo, and a supply of ammunition recovered thanks to a public tip. The hashtag is trending news at Lookup TV on Twitter, Lookup TV on Facebook. The SMS number that you can use to engage with me. Let me know what's trending wherever you are at this hour is 20374, and the bulletin begins now. The first batch of the Pfizer vaccine syringes are expected in the country on Saturday, according to the Ministry of Health. The second shipment will arrive on Sunday, with the remainder expected in the country on Monday. The ministry has stated that administration of the Pfizer vaccine will begin next week. The development follows the expected arrival of 2.2 million specialized syringes, the administration of the 1 million Pfizer vaccines doses already in the country, which has a donation from the U.S. government, had been delayed due to lack of specialized syringes. Right, and moving on, Kitui County residents now have something to smile about, since they will only have to pay $3,000, and the county government of Kitui will top up another $3,000 for the NHIF payment annually per year. This is after the county today launched Kitui Universal Healthcare that will give over 100,000 families medical insurance covers.
Kitui County government, led by Governor Charity Ngilu, in partnership with NHIF, has launched a universal health care for Kitui County, where residents will only have to pay $3,000 for NHIF cover, while the county government will pay the rest $3,000. Kitui County boss Charity Ngilu has said that Kitui residents will from now on have access to quality and affordable health care. Kitui Universal Healthcare, UHC, will give over 100,000 families medical insurance cover. This comes 2 days after National Assembly made a bill making NHIF mandatory to all Kenyans. According to the bill, all Kenyans above the age of 18 will pay 500 shillings per month or 6,000 per year. The MPs met to an agreement that the basic contribution will be 500 per month, but the employees and private businesses will contribute 150 or 300 shillings. Recently, Federation of Employee (FKE) argued that if the bill is passed, they may be forced to lay off workers to make ends meet amidst dwindling resources that have characterized their business since the COVID-19 outbreak. Shadrack Kareria, Lookup TV, Nairobi.
Thank you, Shadrack, for that report. Now, 2 people have been arrested and a supply of firearms recovered in Garbatula, Isiolo County. The suspect, Abdi Guyo and Amina Mohammed, were arrested today in the early morning raid. DCI Director George Kinoti said officers were acting on a tip-off from the members of the public. Irene Mwangi with more.
Recovery nation came after police officers acting on a tip-off raided a house in the outskirts of Kina town. At the crack of dawn, Abdi Guyo and Amina Mohammed were arrested in Garbatula in Isiolo County. 3 AK-47 assault rifles, 1 Mark IV rifle, 203 rounds of special caliber, and 9 AK-47 magazines were recovered in the same time. Also recovered were 6 tons of cannabis sativa and 2 numberless motorcycles suspected to be gateway means used by the suspect. Kinoti stated that detectives based in Garbatula are currently interrogating the suspects. President Uhuru Kenyatta had earlier set on fire 5,000 illegal weapons and light weapons as time of efforts to fight crime. Uhuru explained that according to the survey conducted by African Amnesty indicated that in Kenya, over 600,000 firearms are in hands of civilians. He also said that the recovery of illicit small arms and light weapons is in tandem with the African Union's call for silencing the guns in Africa. 2 weeks ago, the government launched an amnesty month for people with illicit firearms. Uhuru Kenyatta presided over destruction of 8,000 illegal firearms and 366,000 bullets at the General Service Unit Magadi Field Training Campus in Kajiado County. Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i launched the program and urged the public to take advantage of the amnesty period, cooperating with security officials and return illegal arms. He assured those who return the guns before September 30 have been assured a pardon.
Right, and that report by Irene Mwangi takes us to a very fast break here on Trending News. But do let me know where you're watching us from, what's trending wherever you are, and what are you hopeful for in the month of October. Don't go too far.
Grow your business, broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries, then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542
700 893 542
or email us on sales@look-up.tv.
The future of money is simple, like unlocking possibilities with a smile and having the world in the palm of your hand. It's the ability to touch many lives at the same time and turn your dreams into reality. It's forgetting and still remembering. Simple is having everything that you love in one place. From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday. It's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Please make those payments and take dinner out the freezer. Enjoy your day off.
Hey.
How was your day?
Great.
Did you pay the bills?
Abby did it.
And the plumber?
Abby did it.
Send money to your mom?
Abby did it.
Who's Abby?
Bank on WhatsApp with Abby, your 24/7 digital personal banker. Another digital innovation that gets things done. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Did you take dinner out the freezer?
Did you know the world's top icons and legends who have made history are dyslexic? Dyslexia is a learning disorder that is characterized by difficulty in reading due to problems with identifying speech sounds and learning how they relate to letters and words. Dyslexia affects areas of the brain that process language. Symptoms include delayed speech, learning new words slowly, and a delay in reading. These legends made it, and so can your child.
Welcome to Lookup Guest House, Retreat and Prayer Center. When you first come in, we'll be happy to receive you at our reception, then proceed to our cozy and well-equipped accommodation facilities. We aim to provide our guests with a unique, comfortable, and worthwhile experience. Here at Lookup Guest House, we provide our guests with a continuous supply of room amenities. A cool environment for all your retreat activities.
Lookup Guest House, Retreat and Prayer Center. For reservation, contact us on info@lookupguesthouse.org or call us on 0746 788 707. Like, follow, subscribe, click the notification button. Join the Lookup TV movement now.
For staying with Lookup TV, now Sinalima here. And the hashtag is trending is at Lookup TV on Twitter, Lookup TV on Facebook. And you can also let me know what's trending using the SMS number 20374. And let's continue. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, will officially gazette the date for the 2022 elections in January next year. Following changes to the elections calendar, IEBC has also added more time for political parties to conduct party primaries.
To conduct their party primaries. The Commission adjusted the deadline when parties must have submitted candidate names to 26th May next year. The electoral body also altered the date when it will gazette the date of next year's general election from 14th March next year to 19th January. While speaking during the Commissioners' Forum with political parties, IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati urged political parties to familiarize with its Elections Operation Plan EOP, which provides a roadmap and key timelines of the election calendar. Speaking at the same forum, Registrar of Political Parties Anne Deritu sought clarity on timelines for party nominations, indicating that there are 75 fully registered political parties currently, while 10 have applied for registration. She added that another 22 have provisional certificates. The registrar also pointed out that over 100 people have switched from one political party to vie as independent candidates, a move that has weakened the political parties. Ahead of its enhanced voter registration program beginning Monday next week, IEBC has said that it has an allocation of 26.3 billion Kenya shillings from the Treasury, which leaves it short of 14.6 billion Kenya shillings. However, on Wednesday, the National Assembly Budget and Appropriations Committee assured the Commission of 13 billion Kenya shillings. IEBC is targeting between 6 and 7 million new voters in the mass registration exercise that will run for 30 days. Calvin Kodalo, Lookup TV, Nairobi.
And moving on, Kenyan households will pay more for cooking gas as global prices for LPG components rise in the Gulf nations. Prices for butane and propane, the crude oil byproducts used for manufacturing liquefied petroleum gas, are on the high in the Gulf states of Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, which are Kenya's main market sources.
The global prices for butane and propane, LPG main components, have skyrocketed in the past months as their demand outweighs supply from the nations such as Singapore, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. Petroleum industry data shows that a gallon of propane costs $1.27, a jump by 42% in the past 3 months, while for the same period, butane rose by 28.6% to $675 per gallon in the global markets. Effects of hiked prices are likely to be felt by Kenyans in the coming weeks, exacerbating the already dire situation after government imposed a 16% value-added tax on LPG. The move saw LPG sell at a 6-year record high in the country, with many Kenyan families struggling to afford the cost. Increasing global prices of crude oil to the current marking of $80 per barrel will also translate to more economic strain. Propane demand is on the rising trajectory following economic openings from COVID-19 lockdowns and low supply across the world. There are also reports of outages and planned maintenance of propane and butane in the producing countries as they respond to increased demand across the world. In Kenya, the reintroduction of 16% value-added tax by Parliament, 13 kilogram and 6 kilogram cylinders to 2,400 and 1,300 shillings respectively. LPG is the second most used fuel for cooking in Kenyan homes at 23.9%, with kerosene leading at 55.1%. Rising cost of fuel in the country has prompted outrage from Kenyans who blame dangerous taxation measures by government. Indakwa Were, Lookup TV, Nairobi.
Right, as if the price of gas has not increased so much yet. We take another very short break here on Trending News, but do stay with Lookup TV. We have so much more lined up on the other side of the break.
Business, broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries, then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542
700 893 542
or email us on sales@look-up.tv.
Mimi nimezaliwa Isili na kulelewa hapo.
This is where I hung around, I lived. In terms of what is perceived to be a good childhood, I had one.
And when you have abused alcohol and drugs for this long, then something has to change.
Do you know when you don't have time with your child, how to do a change?
But now my grandmother thought I had gone crazy.
I had to be admitted at Mathare Mental Hospital, Ward 2F.
Thank you so much for staying with Lookup TV, and you are watching Why I Did It. So did you just dump all the friends?
All of them. 100%. 100%.
This group welcoming me and not judging me made me feel at home. There is hope. There's no one who is too far gone.
Why I Did It, Saturdays from 8 p.m. only on Lookup TV.
Welcome to Lookup Guest House, Retreat and Prayer Center. When you first come in, we'll be happy to receive you at our reception, then proceed to our cozy and well-equipped accommodation facilities. We aim to provide our guests with a unique, comfortable, and worthwhile experience.
Here at Lookup Guest House, we provide our guests with a continuous supply of room amenities. A cool environment for all your retreat activities.
Lookup Guest House Retreat and Prayer Center. For reservation, contact us on info@lookupguesthouse.org or call us on 0746 788 707. Follow, subscribe, click the notification button. Join the Lookup TV movement now.
And welcome once more. This is Trending News, where we tell you stories that are making headlines in Kenya, across Africa, and the rest of the world. And you can also engage with me using the SMS number 20374. Let me know what's trending where you are at Lookup TV on Twitter and Lookup TV on Facebook. Now, the football leagues across Europe continue this weekend before a 2-week international break. Various fixtures being scheduled take place. Liverpool versus Manchester City is a standout fixture in the English Premier League during the March week 7 round of matches amidst the Black History Month commemoration that will run till the end of this month.
After beating FC Porto resoundingly in the Champions League, Liverpool FC now turn their attention to Sunday's encounter with Manchester City on Sunday. This fixture provided more goals than any other in last season's top 4 teams, since Pep Guardiola joined Manchester City in 2016. Liverpool head coach Jurgen Klopp has beaten Pep Guardiola 8 times, more than any other coach. Liverpool's right-back Trent Alexander-Arnold has been ruled out of this weekend's match due to an injury. Manchester City's lack of chance conversion could be due to their lack of a natural striker after missing out on Harry Kane last summer. Manchester City have scored 12 goals going into Sunday's match, while Liverpool have scored 15 goals. Manchester United will host Everton in Saturday's early fixture at Old Trafford. Man United will lack the services of Marcus Rashford and Harry Maguire, who are out through injury. Luke Shaw will be back with the team this weekend after suffering a slight muscle issue last weekend in the West Ham defeat. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is available with his ban only applying to the UEFA Champions League. Everton have a lengthy injury list, but goalkeeper Jordan Pickford is in contention to start. In other fixtures, Chelsea host Southampton, Wolverhampton Wanderers play Newcastle United, while Burnley tackle Norwich. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal will be away at Brighton. In Sunday's fixtures, Tottenham Hotspurs play Aston Villa, West Ham host Brentford, and Leicester City play away at Crystal Palace. All Premier League clubs will be commemorating the Black History Month, celebrating the African diaspora, which involves African American history. Alvin Khayumbi, Lookup TV.
Right, and that report by Alvin Khayumbi brings us to a close here on Trending News. But it wouldn't be Trending News if we wouldn't know what's trending across our social media. And I'll be taking a look at what's trending on Twitter. And one of the trending hashtags this hour is hashtag curfew. So Kenyans are looking at the government opening up the country. Of course, the lockdowns were lifted, but the curfew, which still stands between 4 a.m. and between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., A lot of business people want it lifted, especially people who operate businesses in the night. And just to read and sample some of your feedback on the same. Kalenjin Fact says, this curfew needs to be lifted ASAP because we are losing out on businesses. Kelly Ken Rogers Odinga says, according to Kenyan government, curfew is a potent coronavirus killer. That's why they can't end curfew now so that they can steal taxpayers' money. Those are the sentiments of Kelly Ken Rogers Odinga. And DJ Jobizo says, who is fooling who? We never heard, we've never seen, we've never voted for these leaders. They keep stealing our votes and we want this curfew lifted. Those are the sentiments of Dr. Jobizo. And Charlie Wakalala says, we shouldn't give up. The country will be opening up soon. Those are his thoughts. And he says, hashtag curfew, hashtag kwani ni kesho. And some of you have very interesting names here across Twitter. Nywele Chafu says, nataka curfew ifunguliwe right now. Well, curfew lifted. I believe that's what he means. And Dr. Saimo says, it's on Friday. And it's a good time. I'll read that again. It's a Friday and it's a good time. Na kama hakuna curfew, we party. Well, those are his sentiments. And government inaendelea kushikilia curfew. Pokot loyalty keeps saying. And Nairobi by day says that curfew should now be lifted. Hashtag release us from lockdown and hashtag curfew should be lifted. Those are just the sentiments from some of you across social media, the trending topics at this hour. I am Nancy Lima. This is Trending News. And until next time, goodbye and have a blessed month of October.
Grow your business, broadcast your sermon, share birthday wishes, make funeral announcements, produce adverts and documentaries, then book and advertise with us today by calling us on +254 700 893 542
700-893-542
or email us on sales@look-up.tv. We value your feedback and welcome your complaints about our programming and operations. Feel free to get in touch with us through 0700 893 542 or send us an email to views@look-up.tv. We can't wait to hear from you.
The future of money is simple, like unlocking possibilities with a smile. And having the world in the palm of your hand. It's the ability to touch many lives at the same time and turn your dreams into reality. It's forgetting and still remembering. Simple is having everything that you love in one place. From the ticket to your next meal, to your ticket to the next holiday. It's an easy way to ask for a boost when you're low. And keeping track of everything on the go. The future of money is simple, and it's here. Download the new M-Pesa app today.
Mimi nimezaliwa Isili na kulelewa hapo.
This is where I hung around, I lived. In terms of what is perceived to be a good childhood, I had one.
And when you have abused alcohol and drugs for this long, then